Hi, Howard. I guess we didn't connect today as far as our Zoom call, so I did want to give you the answers for chapter or activity 7.6 on pages 53 and 54 of your workbook so that you could use those pages to study for your test. I had hoped to do a little bit of a review with you. Um, why don't you email me and let me know if you want to have some review time with me or if you think you can handle the test um, as is. Um, but anyway, so looking at page 53, the first section was Who Am I? And number one was Who was the treaty maker who negotiated with Spain? And that was John Jay. Number two, who is known as the father of the Constitution? And that is James Madison. Number three, the oldest delegate at the Constitutional Convention was Benjamin Franklin. Number four, the New York delegate who favored a strong government would have been Alexander Hamilton. Number five, the shoemaker who introduced the Connecticut Compromise was Roger Sherman. Number six, the author of the Articles of Confederation was John Dickinson. Number seven, the mob leader in Massachusetts was Daniel Shays. And number eight, the creator of the New Jersey Plan. That's technically a freebie, but it was William Patterson. You could find that on page 119. It's a bit tricky to find. But if you got it, good job. Number nine is Where Am I? And the number nine is the southern boundary of the Northwest Territory, and that was the Ohio River. Number 10, the territory where slavery was banned in 1787, that was the Northwest Territory. 11, the Spanish port that denied Americans the right of deposit was New Orleans. The federal arsenal that was threatened by Shays' Rebellion was Springfield, Massachusetts. The house where four state delegates met to discuss trade disputes was Mount Vernon. George Washington's house, it had an official name, it was Mount Vernon. 14, the city where 5 states requested a better union was Annapolis, but no one else showed up. 16, the state that proposed the large state plan, and that was Virginia. The state that proposed the small state plan, that was New Jersey. And the state that proposed the Great Compromise, that was Connecticut. The 9th state to ratify the Constitution was New Hampshire. The first state was Delaware. Now let's go to number 20 on page 54, and that is What Am I? A loose association or league of states, and that is a confederation. 21, the freedom to stockpile goods at a port until transported, that's the right of deposit. 22, the count of the population is a census. 23, the series of essays favoring the adoption of the Constitution was the Federalist Papers, 24, the constitutional system underneath the constitutional system to elect the president was the Electoral College. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution was the Bill of Rights. 26, the system to keep each branch of government from going beyond its powers is the checks and balances system. The Federalist system was the division of power between state and federal government, just to clarify. The introduction to the Constitution was known as the Preamble. The two-house legislative system was bicameral. Return of a bill to the body where it started means to veto, or veto is Latin for I forbid. And number 30, the right to vote is suffrage. Now, 29 and 30 are freebies because they technically are from the latter part of the chapter. So if you got them wrong, don't stress about it because I won't count them. All right, so I'll look for an email from you telling me whether or not you want some review time with me or you want another Zoom call. I will try and do at least one Zoom call with you a week just to check in on you to see how things are going. Again, please, keep in contact with me via email. And next week, just plan on watching the videos And we're going to continue with our African American history section. So I'll be putting things up for you about that. And then the first week of March is when we'll go back to chapter 7 and actually study the Constitution in depth. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.